Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maritzah if you are new here, and today we're going to be taking my no foundation makeup video and my spring video, and we're going to mix it together because I kind of came up with a new way of doing my makeup look. We are still on the I'm not doing an intro thing, so we're just going to jump right into the video. So first I'm starting off with the Good Molecules Hydrating Gel Moisturizer with electrolytes. So I saw this moisturizer and I was in love with it, especially for the summer because I have oily skin and I get super sweaty, and I just like sometimes when I use certain moisturizers and sunscreen together, my skin just feels super heavy and it feels even more oily and greasy than it needs to be. So I'm excited for this. And then I saw a video where a girl used this as her primer, and this does have a grip to it. And I actually really like this moisturizer. I've been using it for about a week now and my skin looks and feels good. I don't have it on right now. I decided to come on camera ashy, but I actually really enjoy this this moisturizer. So Good Molecules, I mean, Good Molecules always does their big one. Always. They're very slept on, I feel like. I mean, in the industry I don't think they're slept on, but in the real world I do feel like, you know, outside regular consumers, the general population, I do feel like they're slept on. And like their price point is good, their formula is good. Like, don't be sleeping on Good Molecules. Also, the position is different because I'm also filming for Instagram at the same time. I kind of like the camera being here. I don't know, I like it. Let me know if you guys like it down below. One of my favorite things, I just do the one finger method. I have to tell Instagram, but one of my favorite things about the new iPhone updates that we've had is that we can pause when we film on the front camera. I wish this camera had that. All I can do is just turn it off because I do have a low SD card, so I don't want it to just run, but I love that on the iPhone you can pause when you're filming. Now you both get to see me apply the moisturizer. Alright, so while we wait for this to sit, I just want to talk to you guys. This cup, you guys are going to see this often, especially throughout this video. Please go get your sips with Liz. Alyssa is like family for me. She's an extended family through a friend, and her cups are so cute. She created this for me. I sent her a design, and I was like, Liz, well, I don't call her Liz, but I was like, Mimi, I want this cup. And I was like, can you do this? And she's like, yeah. And these are $15. If you are in the South Jersey area, I don't know if she does shipping. If she does do shipping, you're gonna just have to pay for shipping. But if you're in the South Jersey area like I am, she may be able to deliver it for you. But like, she is amazing with these cups, and I'm always gonna have this cup because it's so cute. Like, I am absolutely in love. I don't know if you guys can see, but I also have on a cherry necklace. Cherry is a theme for something, so if you have an eye for detail, you're gonna start to peep that cherries are gonna be popping up. There is a reason, and I will disclose the reason when I can finally bring everything to life, but go get your sips with Liz. Now, I feel like this is enough time for the moisturizer to set in. My hands are wet from the cup. Yeah, there's a grip. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of like Hydro Grip. And so because I'm doing a no foundation plus my spring makeup of just concealer, this works out because I'm not trying to have a full face of makeup. Not in the summer. I want everything to be super convenient, which is why I'm growing my hair out for braids. That's why I want lash extensions, because when I do this look, I'm not doing any lashes. And honestly, I love me some Lily lashes, I love me some strip lashes, but I just want to be able to just do my face and go without having to make sure like the glue is stayed down and, you know, my lashes aren't lifting in the corner. I just really want to be able to get up and go, like do my face, and that's it. So like I have a lash extension like company in mind. I just need to go out there and go get it done, and I'm excited for it because I know it's coming. So yeah, all right, so let's get into the actual base of the makeup. We're gonna be taking the Makeup by Mario 420 concealer like I did the last time. I have to show Instagram. Oh, I can just show you both. All right, so I'm gonna take this concealer. I'm gonna be looking in the camera for Instagram. And we're gonna let this sit just for a few seconds just to build up the coverage. I have to tell Instagram. So I'm gonna continue talking to you guys as Instagram is on pause, but I just want everything to be super convenient for me this summer. Like, I love not being able to do my hair. I love not doing my own hair. I like my curl pattern. I like the texture and the thickness of my hair. I just don't like doing my hair, and wigs help with that, and then being bald helps with that, and then braids are gonna help with that, and then I'm just gonna shave my head and then start wearing wigs again, like full lace wigs or closure wigs. I turned this was like a full lace wig, and don't be talking about my wig, okay? Full lace wigs are kind of out right now. I turned this into a closure. It's a little janky, but like it gets the job done, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and blend this out. Now that I was able to blend out the concealer, I'm not gonna set it right away because this concealer is mentioned to be self-setting on the website. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit while I do everything else. I really used to be super strict with my makeup routine, and I realized how hindering that was. So like now I feel like I'm ready to venture out and do different things. So this technique is so different for me, but I also like how I put it together because I'm like so rigid and doing everything the same. So I'm gonna be taking the Makeup by Mario Soft Scope Transforming Skin Enhancer. So because this is more so on the natural side, and how I figured this out was I just took time to just sit and just think, because honestly, if you are any sort of creator, any sort of person that does anything in the arts or film industry or anything that revolves creativity and thinking something through, you just need to sit down and just not do anything. So I was just laying down and just not doing anything. I just realized you guys can hear the subliminals, and that might be throwing things off. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. I was actually supposed to put my headphones in. 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. I totally forgot that I was supposed to have my AirPods in, and I just realized I was like, oh, they could probably hear the subliminals. So I'm gonna try and do a voice isolation so it's not disrupting everything I just said. I don't know how loud it is, but like if I can hear it, I feel like you guys could hear it. But I'm gonna be taking this Skin Enhancer by Makeup by Mario, and I realized this is what I should be using in the summer opposed to the actual bronzer, because the bronzer is just a little bit more, what am I going for here? Maybe if I explain why I chose this, and then like it'll make sense why I don't want to use this anymore, at least for right now. This gives you a more natural finish, and because we're going for a no makeup look, but also like a no foundation look, like that springy, like effortless, flawless kind of base thing, like this works because it's softer. It's like not full coverage, it's a natural finish. It's a very, very soft natural finish. So that's why I'm choosing this product over the regular powder bronzer, because I feel like the powder bronzer is a lot more dense. Not in a bad way, but it's just there's a lot more density to the product than this. All right, and you guys get to both watch this, so this works for me. So I'm only putting the product like how I would traditionally with any other bronzer, like how I typically would. It's just that this time there's no foundation, and this one's a lot more of a natural finish. You guys are gonna see it when I blend it out. I just gotta blend it out for Instagram. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. I actually really like this, especially for the summertime. It really does give you that sun-kissed, like bronzy look without doing too much. And then next is blush, liquid blush. Is that in my purse? Give me 1 second, it's in my purse. So next is blush. This is the Made by Mitchell liquid blusher. I thought it was called blush. Yeah, the liquid blush in the shade Peach Sugar. And I realized like blush placements really makes a difference. Like I always knew that, and like of course you guys have seen me grow on my channel, talk about how much I love makeup and how much I learned from it, but like it really does matter. So I'm gonna be putting the blush back here first and then blending it forward. It just brings a little bit more structure to my face opposed to starting in the middle or in the front. You'll see it. So I'm gonna take just a little bit because this is highly pigmented. I'm just gonna take 2 little dots back here. I'm gonna take my brush. You see how it just kind of fell in line with the structure of my face coming back here? Like, it's soft, it's not too much, and like I said, I want that soft, like, no makeup look. I'm just gonna build it up just a little bit more, taking it to the back first, and then building it up. Like, I don't want my blush to be super heavy, and because Made by Mitchell's blushes are very pigmented, a little goes a long way, and starting in the back first, giving that all the attention rather than the front of my face, just changes the structure of my whole entire face. Like that. So again, we start in the back, and then I'm gonna take it to the back first, and then bring it to the front. So this way, like, my cheekbones stay snatched. I always notice that, like, especially on my left side, because I'm, you know, right-handed, my right hand is my dominant hand. I noticed that the left side of my face wouldn't look as structured, or there would be more blush on one side opposed to the other, and that was literally because of like the placement. I was placing them in 2 different places. So now I'm just a little bit more conscious of where I'm placing my blush. So this is how we're looking. We're looking pretty cute. Pretty damn cute over here, right? So now is when I'm gonna set my under eye with the Pat McGrath Under Eye Blur Setting Powder. I'm not gonna show Instagram this. It's not needed. So I'm gonna set this here. I find that waiting to set my concealer looks a lot better and it works a lot better for me than trying to set it immediately. It just isn't, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. So next we're doing the brows. So I'm just gonna shape my brows. I was also thinking about getting my brows tinted, so then again, I don't have to really do anything. I just want this summer to be like full on easy. Like I don't have to do much. I can get my brows tinted, lash extensions on, and all I gotta do is some bronzer, some concealer, lip gloss, and I'm done. This is the Refi Deep Brown Brow Tint. Tinting my brows is definitely on my list of things to do. Brow tint, lash extensions, like I'm not trying to be in the heat trying to do my makeup, like, and that's why we're not doing full face makeup this summer. Not at all. Yeah, so I'm leaving all this area here untouched, just focusing it on here up. So now we get to curl our lashes and try to pretend like our lashes stick out like I have lash extensions. I just want to wake up like already halfway done, honestly. Ooh, I gotta stop doing that before I rip out my lashes. That was really hard. Also, I need new mascara. I love me some NARS Climax, but I really, really want to try, maybe I'll get it before I get lash extensions. I really want to try that Refi like lengthening mascara. It's just on my list, but even after I do lash extensions, because I definitely only have a plan for them for the summer and maybe early fall, and then going into winter we're back to strip lashes. And I just kind of like want to keep that routine going, because honestly it's one thing to sit down in the winter and do your makeup. I don't know why, it just makes me feel, I don't know, I like it, versus the summertime. I don't have the energy and the want and the need to sit down in the heat to do my makeup. Like I'd rather just bang this out really quickly. I'm not with it, I'm here for the convenience of things. So this is the NARS Climax mascara. So I started doing the blinking method to apply my mascara. I used to see my mom do this as a little kid. I don't know what it does. Sometimes I feel like it lengthens my my eyelashes. And then I used to see her do the wiggle thing. You start at the bottom and then you wiggle it through. I used to watch my mom in the mirror and do her makeup all the time. And I learned some things from her. And I learned some things through YouTube and working at Ulta, and you know, I've been on this journey for so long. It doesn't feel like it. Every day just feels like this is day one. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just a thing right now, and that's okay. Sometimes, you know, I don't need to try to define things right away, but some days just feel like day one all over again. And I have to remind myself that this has been something I've been learning and understanding for so many years. I think I started learning how to do like mascara cocktails back in 2023. I would just go on YouTube and just watch like mascara videos and like good mascaras and stuff like that, and just watch girls just apply multiple mascaras at different times. I think my first things that I bought with makeup were just a bunch of mascaras. Maybelline Stiletto Lash, Maybelline you guys remember like the little bullet ones. I had the purple and blue one. I'm gonna show like the pictures up here. I just was in mascara heaven, like just making sure I had these nice beautiful lashes. And it's so crazy how I've grown up to like really love lashes, like lash extension, strip lashes, individual lashes. Like I've tried them all and I like them all for different reasons. The same way like with different things of makeup and like different styles of makeup, they all serve its own purpose. And I'm relearning that rather than just being rigid in my own routines. I think that kept me stuck and why I had like a lot of creative blocks, but now I'm good. I don't know, but yeah, this is pretty much it for the look. Only thing we're missing is lips. I need to put on, do I have my chapstick? I have my chapstick with me. Just a little bit of chapstick, just a little hydration on the lips already. All right, here comes the fun part. So we're gonna be taking the fancy lip liner. I don't know why this lip liner does this. I don't know why this lip liner does this, but like I'll sharpen it and then it just doesn't stay sharp anymore. Like it goes flat. All right, so now that we have that there, we're gonna take that same blush and we're gonna put it in the center of our lips. All right, so while Instagram is on pause, I'm just gonna be taking this lip pencil and I'm gonna blend it out because it looks crazy right now. All right, so the reason why I'm also into pink lips just with my makeup, just trying different lip colors. Like I love me a good new lip, okay? We love a good staple lip, but I want to switch it up, you know? So next I'm gonna be taking the Makeup by Mario lip plumping serum in Pink Glow. I did a lip book on these and I actually did not like these at first, but I think that this is a good topper. And I do want to try his lip oils. I want to get a few of those in like pink and stuff like that, because again, everything will come together the more you see the theme of things. But yeah, I really do like this and this combination works really well. So now we have this cute pinky lip. I do want to add a little bit more lip liner. So yeah, like that's pretty much it. This is the look. Like, you know, you can add some setting spray, which I will. Of course, Makeup by Mario setting spray. We don't need too much. I mean, I'm gonna spray too much because I always spray too much. We have the Makeup by Mario setting spray, and then I have two different sunscreen sprays. So I have the Super Goop one, and then I have the Coola one. Either or, as long as we have some sort of sunscreen on our face. I don't have like regular sunscreen. Actually, I do. I just didn't apply it today. I actually haven't seen how this moisturizer works with that sunscreen, but it's been super gloomy. I know you still wear sunscreen even if it's gloomy, but I wanted to try this out on its own first, but I will come back with a review with you guys to let you know how I feel about this with sunscreen. But I love, love, love this moisturizer. It feels so good on my skin, and I can't wait to see how it'll be in the summertime. Really it. All right, so this is the final look. I did zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can really see how this all looks. I love this. I love how natural it looks. It just looks like my skin, but just a little bit better. Everything feels good on my skin. I just wish I had lash extensions to really just pop this off, but I will soon. Definitely gonna probably look into getting my brows tinted for the summer as well. I don't feel like doing my brows. I don't feel like doing anything this summer. I just want to wake up halfway done and pop on a little lip, and that's it. That's honestly, and like a little bronzer, a little concealer, and that's it. But I really love this pink lip. I love that I'm venturing again into different lip colors and different ways to wear my makeup. I want to get more blush colors and just play around with everything again. Just fall back in love with makeup even more, because I'm like in love with it again. And I know I keep telling you guys I need more makeup, and I do have something coming, by the way, testing out something new, so be on the lookout for that. But I really just I'm back in my element of just I'm back in my element. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I know I didn't say that in the intro, but don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.